You believe that outfit shields you from everything? The man snarled, advancing with fists balled tight. You gonna back down when I do this? His arm drew back, knuckles taut as the crowd gasped. Cameras snapped, tourists shrieked, yet the soldier before him didn't budge an inch. No blink, no breath. He was a tomb guard, one of the elite chosen to stand watch over the tomb of the unknown soldier. Flawless uniform, rifle at his shoulder, white gloves so pristine they seemed to gleam under the afternoon sun. In that moment, with a fist about to strike, he did something extraordinary. With machine-like precision, the guard raised his hand and caught the punch midair with only his gloved palm. Not with aggression but with control. Pure, calculated, silent control. The man throwing the punch was Marcus "Iron" Blake, a former boxing world champion infamous for knockouts and bold trash talk. He'd never lost a brawl outside the ring. But this time he chose the wrong opponent. It all started earlier that day when Marcus showed up unannounced, entourage in tow, his swagger too grand for the hallowed grounds. He chuckled during the guard-changing ceremony, tossed out loud remarks, and even dared to cross the barrier, mocking tradition. "Ain't no ghost in that tomb," he sneered, just dead silence. Murmurs spread through the crowd. Veterans tensed. Some looked away ashamed. But the guards? They didn't waver. They never do. Then Marcus raised his voice louder. "This is just a performance. Ain't nothing real here. Let me show you a real guard." When the guard on duty finally spoke, his voice was calm and precise, delivering just 7 words: "You will step back. That is final." That's when Marcus grinned, his ego blazing. He stepped closer and swung his fist. Cameras captured it all. And that's where the legend was born. Because the tomb guard didn't just block the punch. He didn't even flinch. He didn't strike back. He didn't raise his rifle. He simply pushed the fist aside, straightened his stance, and spoke a single line that sliced through the stunned silence like a blade. "Discipline is not earned through violence. It's earned through respect." Marcus stumbled back. For the first time in his career he looked uncertain. The atmosphere shifted around him. No one cheered. No one clapped. His entourage went quiet. Tourists began to boo, not the soldier but him. A young boy, maybe 10, stepped forward with his grandfather and said, "That man guards heroes and you tried to hit him." Humiliated, Marcus turned and stormed off, pushing through his crew. But the story didn't end there. By nightfall, the video had exploded online. Millions watched as a so-called champion's arrogance was halted by quiet honor. News anchors replayed the moment in slow motion. The clean block, the steady gaze, the single sentence that carried more weight than any knockout punch. A military historian noted, "Tomb guards train for months. They walk 21 steps, pause 21 seconds, repeat. Day or night, rain or snow, no distractions, no emotion. That discipline is sacred." Marcus posted a half-hearted apology, blaming the moment, the heat, the pressure. But the public didn't forget. Sponsors dropped him. His endorsements faded. Yet something else happened too. 1 week later, a lone photo surfaced online. Marcus quietly returning to the tomb. No cameras, no entourage. This time he wore a suit, head bowed, a folded note in hand. He placed it at the steps and walked away. The note read, "To the unknowns and the men who guard them. I thought I was strong, but now I see real strength is silent, still, and never seeks applause. Forgive me. I didn't understand until you showed me." It wasn't just a punch that changed his life. It was the stillness that met it. The restraint, the dignity, the unyielding discipline of a man who speaks only when the nation requires it. The tomb guard never shared his name. He declined interviews. He simply resumed his post. Rifle in hand, back straight, white gloves immaculate, protecting the unknown, guarding the silent. Because that's what true warriors do. They don't perform for attention. They stand for something greater than themselves. Before we wrap this up, drop a comment and tell us where in the world you're watching from. Don't be shy. So, true strength isn't measured by fists or fame. It's measured by how you hold the line when no one else will. If this story made you stop and reflect, support us with a like and a thoughtful comment below.